yes, welcome back to Gypsy in the City TV. As most of you all know, I typically color my own hair, but my hair has been in need of a little TLC lately, so I decided to pay my girl Ona a visit because, as you can see, my hair is very brassy, it is very orangey, so she toned up my hair and she dyed my roots, which were growing in at a crazy rate. And while I was there, I decided to straighten my hair, so you guys are gonna get a pretty awesome video today. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and let's get started with this video. Guys, guess where I'm at with my favorite girl. Oh, now I'm about to get on the vibe. We're gonna cut my hair really, really short. Just kidding. Just kidding.
All right, go. Yeah, go ahead and change. I'll be here.
So warm.
Okay, Ona, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It determines where you live. If you're warm toned, cool toned, and what you do is you take a foil, warm, and cool.
Okay, they're only about to start on her, so we're good. Okay, bye.
And if I place this on her face, you can see it's too warm. It makes her look too yellow, right? Now if I flip it into the cooler, it really evens out that tone. It looks good.
That is such a cool trick.
Read that up. Wella's amazing. That's why I
Listen,
stick with
I
a big
love Wella.
company.
Like,
I'm
you
Wella
know
life. Wella
yes,
life.
I love it. This color that I have in my hair is Wella.
Wella charm, right?
Yup, color charm, baby.
What we're doing today on Alda is that we're going lighter. So we're using a permanent color, Color Touch, Color Scum Perfect by Wella, and we mix a few tones, a few colors in there, and soon you will see what this is going to look like. Basically, we are going to neutralize this orange, right, that's coming out. This is her natural pigment coming out, right? She lightened it, and what happens is we have contributing pigment in the hair, and this is what her contributing pigment happens to be. So we're going to tone that down a bit. You're so funny. She's smiling, and I'm nervous, and she's like, yay, yay! We're going to tone that down, and we're going to neutralize that orange, that brassiness that's coming through, and hopefully you guys like it.
Yes, okay.
Ay, pero mi amor, you look like, what do you call those, Diana Ross, but with the shorter hair, and she's gonna go,
So I look like I could be in Dreamgirls.
Only Ona can do the color y te lo va poniendo bonito. Even how she was cutting my hair, I was like, oh, mira.
That's why I was so fascinated. I was like, this is the best movie I've ever seen. Where's my popcorn?
Hay que pagar, mi amor, esto no es gratis, ya.
Yes, because she was cutting it with such finesse, like. Okay guys, this part has nothing to do with this hair coloring video, but my cousin Karen went with me to see Ona as well. She got a haircut from her. Karen has thin, fine hair. Her hair is actually straight, and Ona gave her the most amazing freaking haircut. It was so awesome seeing her cut her hair. I swear I was like in a trance. I just love watching creative people create, and seeing her do this amazing haircut on straight hair, it just shows you that this woman is really the hair saint. At this point, I was about to call her the hair ninja because look at this. Look at this. Isn't she amazing? So I just had to show you guys these clips of Ona cutting hair because she is a true master stylist. She's not only amazing at cutting curly hair, but she's phenomenal at really cutting any type of hair. This woman is a beast.
I mean, that is amazing.
Right?
Wow, looks like the picture. Mira, no me hables. Tú vas a tener que pagarme a mí.
As you guys can see, you know that I usually dye my hair at home, but when I was like, I need to get you together because this brassiness is not working. So now that we have Ona here, you guys know she's an expert. Ona's gonna share with us tips for coloring curly hair, which a lot of you guys ask me all the time because you guys love color, but you want to make sure that you maintain the, your curls. So
the most important part, as Ada was saying, is that when you have curly hair, it's really important to go in prepared, to go in ready, right? So what I would do, Ada didn't know, is you would come in smooth, okay? You don't have to blow it out. Comb it out 2 days before, a day before. Make sure it's nice and sleek so that you're not in pain when you're in someone's chair. I think that is the most, probably my most biggest pet peeve would be that. I don't like hurting people. And it just brings me back to like the monitos and my mother like, hi, right? So it's really important to do that. Come in nice and smooth, comb it out, comb out your curls, put it in a nice tight bun. When you get to the salon, it should be dry and ready to go into. We're using brushes, a lot of times combs, to be really nice and precise with the color. As you can see, the placement of her color looks nice and clean, right? So that's important. If you don't have gray hair, I think a really great tool to utilize when you go into a salon, mainly a Wella salon, would be Color Touch. It gives off an amazing amount of shine. It makes your hair supple, beautiful. It reflects light. It's a beautiful, beautiful product to utilize. When you don't have gray hair, you don't want to commit to changing totally. This is a great, great way to give it a little bit of an introduction into color and not damaging your hair.
Okay, Ona, so let's say that I had virgin hair. I've never dyed my hair before, and I wanted to dye it. Let's say my hair was black and I wanted to go blonde. What do you recommend?
First off, putting into consideration the condition of the hair. That plays a big role in hair color. I would also say to her, you know, what is it that you're looking to do? If you really want an extreme, number one, always, always, always seek professional help. Look, Google is an amazing tool. Utilize it to your advantage. Go seek help. Find a Wella salon that provides you these services. You can't go wrong. When you're doing things at home, you run into issues like, is it gonna be even? You have to be quick, right? If you're doing, a lot of times people apply color and they're doing one panel at a time or one section at a time. That's a very beauty school way of doing things. Things have evolved, and with that, products have evolved. So things take differently, and you definitely want to seek out help. That would be my number one thing. Always seek out professional help when you're doing such an extreme. You know, if you're not doing an extreme and you want to be introduced to something, you know, subtle or color, then I would always say Color Touch is an amazing tool to introduce you to that, you know, to a path of something new and fresh and shiny. And there's very little commitment, to almost none.
I know a lot of girls probably have questions about bleaching the hair when they're going lighter, and or maybe adding highlights and stuff like that, and damage.
Again, seek professional help. Find a Wella salon that really works with great products like Blondor. Blondor's been #1 for years, and there's a reason why they're #1. You know, the health of the hair matters. Who's doing it? You definitely want somebody that's knowledgeable, that specializes in that understands your hair. That's another thing, that understands curly hair, and that it's naturally dry, you know, its state. That's really, really important.
A lot of people have the misconception that you can't color curly hair because you're going to damage it, and that's not true, because I've had color in my hair for years, and my hair is pretty healthy, right?
Yes. She's like, right? Absolutely. I think it's who you go to, how knowledgeable they are, how they understand, you know, your hair texture and all of those things. That plays a big role. The texture, the health, all of that. Where you go, huge, 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 very important. You know, I would say don't do it at home. These are certain, you know, certain things you can do at home. You
like,
can buy a $3 dress. If your body looks good, that $3 dress is gonna look great. Not so much with hair color. If you're playing around and you're doing it and you think you can do it, that's great. More power to you. But my suggestion would be is look for a Wella salon.
If you want your hair to look right, go to a professional. You might do a decent job, but it's not going to be as good as a professional. You guys know this. I always say this in my videos. go to a professional. I think if you're doing little minor things like touching up the color and it's a very basic color, you know, but for overall, like if you want a makeover, if you want a transformation, like don't go on YouTube looking how to take my hair from black to blonde. Don't.
I don't recommend it.
Come
Please.
see Ona, because all that stuff is done gradually, right? If you're going from dark to light, you're not gonna get that done in one sitting. That's gonna be done over time, and it does take a while, right?
And don't ever over deliver. That's the other thing. Like for me, when I assess hair, I look at it, and I really am very truthful. This is the result that's going to, you know, be happening today. This is what you're gonna get, and from here on, this is how long it will take to get to a certain area or a certain place. You know, never over deliver. I always under deliver, and I am super honest. Always. I think that's key.
All right, guys. Well, let's see how this is gonna look. Thank you so much, Ona, for your tips. I know you guys love Ona, right? I know you guys wish you can have Ona where you live. I wish I could send her to all the places where you guys live so you can experience her magicness. But if you ever come to New York and New Jersey, you know where to find her.
Thank you. Dios te bendiga, guys. Thank you so much.
Have that privilege of one day being able to go straight. Yeah. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is healthy hair. The hair is healthy. What's the problem? Notice how Ona is blow drying my hair. For those of you that don't know, even when I straighten my hair, I love to have body and I love to have volume in my hair. I'm not the biggest fan of pin straight hair. I really do love my hair at all times with volume and with body. So the way that she's blow drying my hair, as you can see, she's twisting the hair around the brush so that I can get those big, bouncy, beautiful curls. I know it doesn't make sense. You're straightening your hair and then you're putting curls in it again. Whatever, it's a girl thing. As you can see, my hair is no longer orangey or brassy. It's just a beautiful chocolatey brown, and my straight hair lasted me an entire week. Can you guys believe that? I absolutely love the way that my hair came out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on my latest video. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to follow Ona on Instagram to stay updated with her.